Make sure you hit subscribe before we go further, because this story is not something you walk away from unchanged. I can still hear the noise in my head before everything went dead quiet. The music literally stopped mid-note. A violin string snapped sharp enough to slice air. People gasped, glasses clattered, and right in the middle of that chaos, I locked eyes on them. My wife, Clara, and my brother-in-law, David, wrapped up behind the draped curtains of the bridal suite. Their mouths on each other, their hands way too sure, way too familiar. And it wasn't shock that hit me. It was this freezing, precise clarity. Then there was my sister Evelyn, the bride, standing right at the door. She looked at me straight, unwavering. No scream, no panic, just this slow, calculated smile as she whispered while walking past me. "Don't stress. The real show is about to start." That was the exact second everything realigned in my head. Clara and I met 3 years earlier at a corporate event. She was laughter in a red dress, the type of woman who made you feel like she already knew what you were thinking before you said anything. I fell stupidly fast. Evelyn warned me, said Clara was a performer, said she made men feel chosen while secretly scouting her next option. I called it jealousy, typical sister rivalry. I couldn't have been more wrong. On paper, Clara and I looked perfect. She brought warmth. I brought logic. I convinced myself we balance each other. I told myself that every time she stared too long at her phone, or when she laughed at David's jokes like she was already halfway in love with the punchline, before he even finished. David, the golden boy, my best man, Evelyn's fiancé's brother, charming, reckless, the guy who lived off charisma instead of actual responsibility. He had literally dated half of Evelyn's bridesmaids at one point. I never saw him as an actual threat until I found a hotel keycard buried in Clara's purse one night. His initials, Dar, embossed right on it, and a lipstick mark that wasn't hers. That was 3 months before the wedding. I didn't explode. Anger was the easy route. Strategy was smarter. I started moving in silence, shifted accounts, created separate trusts, installed a new security system at home, told Clara it was for safety, knowing full well it was for surveillance. I learned her habits, her routes, her lies. Then I dialed Evelyn. Her silence told me everything before she even spoke. She wasn't shocked. It was confirmation. And then she said one thing that shaped everything. If you're going to take them down, do it properly. Don't just hurt them. Expose them. That's when the plan became art. Evelyn's wedding would be the stage. Her lighting, her timing, her speeches, all of it would become the setup for their unmasking. I created a slideshow for reception, a tribute to family nostalgia, childhood memories, and then quietly inserted clips of my security footage between them. Clara walking into a hotel room, David opening the door shirtless, timestamps matching weekends. She claimed she was at her mother's. Silent video, loud enough betrayal. Fast forward to the wedding night. Everything went off flawless. Evelyn glowing, David fidgeting, Clara pretending she didn't already belong to another man. I sat through the ceremony like a man already gone, just waiting. By dinner, it felt like the air was crackling. Evelyn kept glancing down at her phone, then at me. As the cake rolled out, she nodded. Lights dim, projector on. People laughed first, old pictures, childhood throwbacks. Then it froze. The first clip appeared. Clara, smiling, stepping into David's hotel room. Timestamp visible like a wound. The room went dead. Evelyn calmly spoke through the silence. Some people mistake convenience for love. Clara's face drained. David went ghost white. I didn't say a single word. The silence said everything for me. When the lights came back up, Clara tried to stand and defend herself, but the whispers and phones filming drowned her instantly. Evelyn looked at David, tears streaming, and said one word that shattered the air like shattered glass. Out. He left. She stayed. After that night, everything landed exactly where it needed to. I filed for divorce the same week, backed by the kind of proof lawyers dream of. Clara lost her job when her work trips came to light as company-funded affairs. David got quietly pushed out his board seat. Evelyn didn't need revenge. She needed closure. Me? I found peace in silence, rebuilding without noise, without chaos. About a month later, Evelyn texted me. Still think I was jealous? I sent her a photo, wine glass held up against the city skyline. No, you were right. She was just a professional actress. Sometimes I replay that moment after the slideshow, that eerie silence, the way truth exploded the room without a single scream. I didn't just lose a wife and a brother-in-law that night. I lost the illusion of goodness and gained freedom, the sharp, cold, perfectly measured kind. People think revenge is fire, wild and violent. No, revenge is ice, controlled, patient, surgical. And when Evelyn winked at me before projectors started, I finally understood. The wedding wasn't the main event. Their exposure was. I just happened to be the one who pressed play.